your situation is you're painted in this corner because you're living for the moment. Your entire whole calendar and your checkbook is YOLO. It's every bit. Thank God it's Friday. Oh God, it's Monday. And I want you to flip that and start having a vision for your life a decade from now, the kind of man you want to be, the kind of place you want to be, how you want to be living, and the amount of wealth you want to build. Because if you keep living like you're living, you're going to keep having the same problems you got.
All right, Dave Ramsey takes a call that sounds ordinary at first, but one shocking detail changes everything. As the caller explains their situation, their financial mistakes start piling up and the warning signs become impossible to ignore. Dave Ramsey doesn't hold back, delivering a blunt reality check that turns this into a powerful money wake-up call. Subscribe now to Debt Disaster Daily. I know there's like 90-95% of you guys watching who are yet to be subscribed, so drop that sub button, like the video, comment down below. Let's get started.
Nick is with us in Dallas, Texas. Hi, Nick. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hi, Dave. Hey. Yeah, if only we could be astounding. So I think I already know the answer to this. I've read all your books and I've watched the podcasts and all the things. And I think that last call, the family that was just on there was really awesome. And honestly, that's probably all I really needed because I think I know where this call is going to go. So here's the situation. I'm a new travel nurse. I moved all the way to Dallas, Texas from Richmond, and I ended up getting into a wreck. I got this 2000 Toyota 4Runner, and it's been my baby. It's made it to 250,000 miles, and it's pretty much time to say goodbye. I got it appraised at $8,000 on the first appraisal, and then the second was 2.5. But that guy hasn't called me back, and he's kind of from a sketchy area. So I think what I'm looking at here is getting a beater, but I'm a little nervous because if I did, I don't know if it'd be so safe on the highways when I go to my next place. And I don't know. My friend, he used to be a car salesman, and he's been trying to tell me that it might just make more sense to go ahead and get a car loan and get something new because of the inflation.
Wait a minute, a car salesman told you this? This is a credible piece of information.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute, dude. Have you gained money?
No. All right. We've been best friends literally since middle school. I mean, he's not trying to.
No, dude, not him. He's out of the picture. He's already discredited himself. He doesn't even work. He's not. He no longer gets a vote because his opinion is dumb. Now let's move on. Do you have any money?
Nah, man. I mean,
no money at all. Okay, you don't have any money in savings at all.
I've got $400.
Okay,
I've got.
They call.
Yikes!
Or did you total the 4Runner?
Oh man, it's. I mean, it's running.
Did you have insurance?
I've got liability.
Oh, you didn't have collision. Okay, so you just lost your car. And it's going to sell broken for how? For $8,000?
Broken, I mean, so $8,000 was to fix it.
Oh, fix it.
Oh, you're saying you get quotes. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
You don't have $8,000 though.
Nah, definitely not.
And you don't have insurance to fix it. So, yeah, before you spend $8,000 to fix this piece of crap, you'd spend $8,000 to buy a car. But in either case, you don't have $8,000. So let's start again. You have $400 to your name.
I've got a credit card, man, but yeah, I know how you feel about that.
Where's your money going? You said you're a travel nurse. That's good money.
Yeah, so the way, I mean, it sounds real great, you know, but there's a period where you've got to make ends meet before your first payment, like you get money from the agency. So anyway, I've gotten 2 paychecks so far, and after paying back all the travel expenses and the credit card I ended up getting,
is the card paid off now? Do you have a zero balance on it?
Yep.
And it will sell in its current condition for how much?
$800 was what CarMax told me.
All right. So you got $1,000 to your name, when do you get your next check?
Yes.
When do you get your next check?
This coming Friday.
How much will it be?
$2,800.
Okay. All right. I can only tell you what I would do in your situation. You painted yourself into a really difficult corner because you saved absolutely no money and you didn't carry collision insurance, which you should have been doing both of those things. Okay? So today we're going to start listening to Dave and George and start doing this stuff. So your next goal is to get $1,000 in the bank after we get you a car. Okay? But if I woke up in your shoes, your back is against the wall, I'd sell the car for $800. I'd take $1,000 of my $1,200. I'd take $1,000 out of the check that's coming Friday, and I'd buy a $2,000 car. I would drive that for 2 to 3 months. Meanwhile, I'm going to save like a crazy man and buy an $8,000 car. And I want you to work like a freaking maniac, like every hour they will give you.
Well, I was gonna say something else, but yeah, work your ass off. Yeah.
I want you to quit partying.
I lived it up a little bit on the way here.
There it is. That's what I was waiting for. A little bit of honesty out of.
Like, what are you celebrating? Oh, I got $0 to my name, but here, I'm gonna go party like a maniac, you know? It's like, what are you even doing, brother? What are we doing? And this goes for anyone that does this crap. It's like, what are you doing? Celebrate what? What have you done with your life? Literally, what have you done?
Nick. Yeah, Dave's exactly right. The whole idea that if you buy a beater car, it's going to explode on the interstate, that's just a load of baloney, and it's justification. My car I'm driving right now cost me $6,000, and I've been driving it for almost 5 years, and it's a beater, but it runs. It's a Honda, so go get you a cheap car.
Has it ever left you out?
No.
Never left you stranded?
Never.
Not one time?
So
Okay.
Look for a good used car that's reasonable right now, and that's not going to be sweet for $2,000. But you can upgrade.
2000. It's ugly but reliable.
I want it as ugly as possible.
Here's the thing, Nick. Your situation is you're painted in this corner because you're living for the moment. Your entire whole calendar and your checkbook is YOLO. It's every bit. Thank God it's Friday. Oh God, it's Monday. And I want you to flip that and start having a vision for your life a decade from now, the kind of man you want to be, the kind of place you want to be, how you want to be living, and the amount of wealth you want to build. Because if you keep living like you're living, you're going to keep having the same problems you got. I noticed that when I was completely broke, that my life looked like a country song. Everything that can go wrong will. Keep the dog out of the street, it'll get hit. Oh my God, everything that can go wrong will, right? And that's what's happening to you. And it's because you've lived down to the nub on everything. I mean, you've left yourself no margin in your schedule, and you're living for the moment. And I'm not shaming you. I'm just telling you how to fix this, young man. And so throw your shoulders back and let's say, I need a 5-year, a 10-year vision for my life, and what are the steps for me to get there? And you can have enjoyment along that journey as well. But in seeking enjoyment all the time, all you found is stress.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of that yellow mentality happening here. And like Dave said, if you get that vision, I mean, sign up for our Building Wealth live stream and start to picture what would it be like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, fully funded emergency fund. Maybe I'm starting a family. I've got money in the bank. I'm hitting my goals. And I use this moment as a never again moment where you said, never again am I going to not have the right insurance, have $400 to my name, and have nothing to show for my hard work.
Nick, we had a lady that when COVID hit, she moved to travel nursing, and she had $350,000 of student loan debt. In 12 months, she made $500,000 as a travel nurse, working 80 hours a week, every COVID thing she could get on. And yeah, there's some risk to that. I am not a medical professional. I'm just admiring that she had a vision for her life and went from deep in a hole and a mess to $500,000 12 months later. Now, she quit after that and went back, and you can't do that forever. You should burn the candle at both ends. But for 12 months, she laid it on the line because she had a vision for her life and said, I'm never going to be in this situation again. And so maybe this car wreck wakes you up
Yeah, man, this is not a wake up call for those who are in the same situation or something similar. I don't know what to tell you, but the lesson right there is clear as day. You gotta work your ass off and get off that situation. Some people need to get hit hard in order to wake up, unfortunately. But I hope this one of these stories may help you prevent that situation, because that would completely suck if a misfortune were to happen, and it might be 10 times worse than what you would expect, because it's happened. It can happen. So yeah, I digress. Thank you guys for watching. This is the Disaster Daily. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we're out.